a 2023 Audi RS Q8 Luma, and it's available here at Daytona in Kloof Street in Cape Town, South Africa at 3.8 million rand. And should you be interested in this very rare Audi Luma, I will leave a link below. The RS Q8 is Audi's super SUV. In other words, their supercar, but an SUV, and it boasts an incredible engine, the 4-litre twin-turbo V8, and it shares the same engine with the Lamborghini Urus, the Bentley Bentayga, and of course, the Porsche Cayenne. The Luma kit fitted to this Audi RS Q8 has taken the flagship RS to another level. So let's check out this monster and let's start up front. Luma calls this offering the Lumma CLR8 RS, and the vehicle gains a number of extensive modifications to make it appear bold and aggressive. It gains the blacked out Audi grille, a beautiful design, and then of course the blacked out air intakes, also an incredible look. And then as we move down, a massive splitter below that makes the car look a lot lower than it really is. A stunning kit from CLR Luma, the 8 RS, a beautiful design. To further enhance the kit on the RS Q8, 23-inch wheels have been added, a beautiful design, and they are painted in gloss black with silver elements, polished silver elements, and then of course the massive Luma logo right in the center, a stunning mag wheel, giving the RS Q8 a real aggressive look. Steel rotors are included on the front end and rear, and then of course the red RS calipers. To further enhance the aggressive look, wheel arches have been added up front, and then they run all the way down the base of the vehicle to the rear, giving it a real broad rear end, hugging the massive 23-inch wheels, shod with Continental 23-inch tires, high-performance tires for high-speed travel, rear diffuser, rear roof spoiler, and various applications for the rear lights and side panels from ultralight and high-strength carbon fiber. It is not only the appearance that benefits from these modifications. Large air inlets on the extensions also ensure optimized ventilation of the braking system. Further down is the large rear bumper housing the quad pipes, the venturi below assisting with airflow under the vehicle, an incredibly aggressive rear end. Audi RS Q8 boasts an incredible engine, the twin-turbo V8, 590 brake horsepower, and 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. And as I said earlier, it shares the same engine with the Bentley Bentayga, the Porsche Cayenne, and of course the Lamborghini Urus. An incredible 4-litre twin-turbo V8 engine, and it's just beautifully clad. You will note the beautiful design, and of course, just to keep you informed, it's got the beautiful red RS logo beautifully embossed into the engine, a stunning looking engine and a stunning performing engine. It moves this SUV to 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. Blistering performance for such a large SUV. My favorite element of the Audi RS Q8 is when you unlock the vehicle at night, you are greeted by a light show at the front and the rear. The headlight cluster elements lighting up individually, a stunning feature. So let's listen to the exhaust note of the Audi RS Q8. Spectacular. Also included in the Luma package are the carbon fiber mirror caps. Beautiful design, really gives the RS Q8 a real aggressive look. When you enter the cabin of the Audi RS Q8, all you see is RS. At the base of the door and on the bottom of your steering, your Alcantara clad steering, all you see is RS. Also included on your leather seats, beautifully hand stitched, you also have your embossed RS at the top of the seat, and that is included on all the seats in the RS Q8. We're not done with RS as yet. let's go and have a look at the beautiful Alcantara steering. And you have your RS button that changes your various drive modes. It changes the suspension and the transmission of the vehicle. And let's depress that and let's check it out. Well, there you go. Now your gauge cluster changes and you have your G meter on the left hand side providing you all your G force values. There we go. And then on the right hand side you have your power and your torque, and then in the center you have your rev counter, and then you have your drive modes right in the center, and that's RS1. And then when we depress the RS button again, we go to RS2, which takes off the stabilization control, and you are ready to race on the track. Audi RS Q8, like all Audi Q8s, have the screens, many screens, 3 to be exact. And we'll have a look at the central gauge cluster first, and that is very configurable. And as you'll note, I will just scroll through that very quickly. There you go, very easily configured. And there you go, you can change that as well to different layouts, etc. There we go. And then of course what is very special is the navigation, which has a 3D map, which is really beautiful. Let me show you that. I've got to get to it first. There we go. A beautiful design, and it is your screen right in the center. As you're driving, you have that available for yourself, and you can see the directions right in front of you on your gauge cluster. A beautiful 3D design available for you on the Q8. Very unique and very special on the gauge cluster. Then further to the screens in the Audi RS Q8, we have 2 screens in the center console. The first is for the infotainment, and that currently has the navigation system active on that screen. And then when we move down, we have the second screen, which houses the climate control, and this is all touch control. There you go. And you have your heated seats, you have your cooled seats, and then of course you have your air conditioning control button. You have your off buttons and the same buttons on the left hand side to control the same functions. So all touch control, very intuitive. And then if you are wanting to search for a destination, a very unique function in the Q8, you go to the search function, and you will note the screen below then changes from the climate control to allow you to actually enter your destination. And let's put in waterfront. Let's go to the waterfront. There we go, and let's see where that takes us. There we go. It gives us the Victoria and Alfred waterfront. We select that and it will give us the best route to go to the waterfront. So let's wait for it to come up. There we go. V&A waterfront, 2.9 kilometers. And of course it gives you the most effective route to follow. A fantastic system in the Audi Q8. Then further to the center console, we've just finished with the touchscreen. There we go. And we have the buttons further down. This is for the volume control. There we go. And then of course you have your forward and aft camera. There you can see it on the screen above. You can see the front camera, and then you can see your 360-degree camera. And then when you move across, you have your start stop button for starting your RS Q8. And then when you move down, you have your gear lever. There we go. And then of course you have your drive modes, reverse, neutral and park, your parking brake. And then in piano, a black finish, you will have a storage unit with 2 cup holders, and then of course a cigarette lighter. And then you have the storage unit for your Audi key, and that fits in there while you're driving. There we go. So it's got a special little area for storing your key. And then you will note the carbon fiber running throughout the center console, and then of course also across the dashboard. And then you will see the beautiful ambient lighting in the vehicle, and that goes throughout the vehicle, but you can see it here on the center console. And then when you move down, you have a storage unit in the center, traditional storage unit. You have a wireless charge pad, and then of course you have your USB ports 1 and 2, and due to the wireless pad, not much storage space, just a small amount in your center control. So that is about it on the center console. And then you have your silver trim, and then of course you also have your beautiful ambient lighting. At the moment is blue, and that can be changed to various different colors. And then you have your piano black finish on the center console. Beautiful design, and that is all part of the package in the RS Q8. Check out the front seats of the Audi RS Q8 and you will note they are beautifully hand stitched with a beautiful design in the center of these seats, and then of course the logo, the RS logo embossed on the top of the seat, a stunning design. And then of course the door panels are also included in the red stitching with the carbon fiber included, and then of course the blue ambient lighting. And then of course the seat belts are also color coded to match the interior. Beautiful design in the RS Q8. We're now in the cabin of the Audi RS Q8 and let's have a look at the rear space. We have a bench seat that can accommodate 5 adults with ease, not a problem, lots of space. And you will note lots of space between the front seat and the knees, more than enough space under the seats for the feet, and then of course more than enough headspace. Even though it's got a rake design, it's more than enough headspace. Beautiful rear interior. You have your individualized climate control, all touchscreen. You will note that you can control that purely by the touch. There we go. You've got your heated seats in the rear, quite a unique feature. Not many SUVs have that. Heated seats, and then of course you have your controls which you can control for your rear climate zone. Beautiful design in the rear of the Audi RS Q8. Let's check out the rear boot space on the Audi RS Q8 and let's open it up. There we go, and it has a very large boot space. I've got to say much larger than most SUVs, and then further to that, if you put the seats down, even larger. And then on the left hand side you have your buttons for your tow hitch, which you can deploy. We'll do that in a second. And then of course you also have the buttons to lower the vehicle, so for ease of loading. And let's deploy the tow hitch so we can see that. There we go. There we go. The tow hitch is out and it's rated at 3 tons. And you're done, it folds away automatically. There we go. The floor of the boot area, you have your secret compartment that houses all of your emergency equipment. There you go. You've got your pump and your glue for repairing a tire should you have a flat. All of the equipment is in the secret compartment in the base of the boot area. There we go. And then of course the stainless steel trim on the edge of the tailgate, a beautiful design and beautifully finished. And when you want to close the boot of the Audi RS Q8, you give that a push and there you go. The tailgate comes down. And then the other incredible feature at the rear end of the Audi RS Q8 is the rear taillights and the rear stoplight. Beautiful design running from left to right, and just check out how the indicators are running left to right. A beautiful design on the rear end of the Audi RS Q8. So let's check out the Audi RS Q8's key. There we go. It's got the RS logo on the front, and then when you turn it around, you've got your lock button, your unlock button, and then you've got the button for opening the rear trunk. You've got your Audi logo, of course, and then when you have to open the car with the manual key, all you have to do is turn it over. There's the little button, you push that, and of course there is your manual key for opening the vehicle. Should your electronics fail, you have your manual key. Then that gets inserted back there. So that is the Audi RS Q8's key. As mentioned earlier in the video, this RS Q8 has the Luma package, and it's to the value of 700,000 Rand, all included in the total price. And I will give you an overview of all the components from front to back. Luma, based in Germany, manufactures the front and rear spoiler lips, wheel arch extensions, door panels, rear diffusers, rear roof spoiler, and various applications for the rear lights and side panels from ultralight and high strength carbon fiber. It's not only the appearance that benefits from these modifications. Large air inlets on the extensions also ensure optimized ventilation of the braking system. The Luma CLR 8 RS conversion can only be carried out directly at Luma or at selected authorized dealers in Southern Africa. There you go, that was the Audi RS Q8 2023 And included on this Audi RS Q8 is the Luma package, valued at 700,000 Rand. And today this car is available here at Daytona Direct at 3.8 million Rand. And should you be interested in this particular Lumma RS Q8, I will leave a link below. And don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to give us the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.